Hello and good morning everybody. I hope you're safe and I hope you're well. This is Thursday's session. We've got a standing warm up and it's a get warm up. So let's get going. You might need your chair for support. Get your legs marching and get one arm swinging. Okay, this is about getting our brain working as well. Left and right side of brain communicating. Same arm, circle backwards. Just starting off with your elbow bent for this first mobilizing exercise. Same arm. When you've done about 10 of those, you're going to bring it up and down and up and down. Okay, good. And aim to do about 10 of those. So we swap to the other side. One arm swing, still got our marching legs. It's going to help us get warm. Same arm, circles backwards. Remember, you've got a little bend in your elbow until we're feeling a little bit warmer. We won't completely straighten that arm out going backwards. Same arm, up, tall, and back down. And again. Okay, aim to do 10. Let lots of these. And then you're going to bring both arms in together. Marching arms, marching legs, picking it up. Elbows coming back, chest lifted, back straight. And then you're going to do elbows circling, leading with those elbows, opening up the chest. Try and get 10 of those in if you can. And if you've got a runny nose, have a sniff. Oh, hasn't it changed temperature? Okay, and then when you've done 10 of those, you're going to do your big, long arms up and tall and straight. Okie dokie. Then getting the legs about a shoulder hip width apart, knees and toes facing out a little bit. One bend, one clap, 4 punches. Because this is a really nice way we can start mobilising the spine, our hips and our knees. So it's a little bend and pushing forward. Good. If you wanted to, because you're feeling a little bit warmer or you've got a little bit more energy, push your arms up. But try and do about 10 of these bends, claps and punches. And lovely. Good. Then we're going to do something just to warm up our hips a little bit. So that was the last one. We're going to sway and sway. Notice that your knees and toes are slightly turned out at second 10 to 2 position. So work through the hips. Great. Aim to do about 10 of these. And then coming back into the centre, walk your feet in just a little bit. Hands to your head, elbow towards your hip and back to the centre. And again, elbow towards your hip and back to the centre. Notice that it's the top part of the body that's moving and not the lower part of the body. So do 10 one way and then 10 the other way. Okay, good. And elbow coming towards that hip again. Feel those muscles working and warming up in the sides of the waist. And then when you've done your last one, come into a march. Okay, same sort of principle. We're going to warm up the hips a little bit more by taking one foot forwards and one backwards. You're going to just come forwards and then on that back leg. So forwards and backwards. Notice that the sole of the foot is down on the back leg and the sole of the foot is on the front leg. Does make you wobble a little bit. From a teaching point of view, you want to take your legs a hip width apart. So you step that foot directly back. So you can come forwards and back, forwards and back. Come into the centre, take a little march. Then we're going to take our other foot forwards, other foot directly behind us. So our hips are square. Coming onto that back leg and then forwards. Just gently teasing through this exercise to mobilise our hips a little bit. Good. And then when you've done about 10 of those, come into a march. Great stuff. Get your legs planted wide again. Hands to the centre. We are going to rotate the top part of our body to the side and centre. Keep your hips facing forwards and turn your head and chest into this exercise. Make sure you're breathing. You blow out as you turn and coming back. So when you've done 10 of those, come into the centre, take a march, and we're just going to finish until we get to our next section with some tiptoe rises to warm up our ankles and our calves. And try and go for about 10 of these if you can. Okay, lovely stuff. Tiptoes, rise, and take a march. and I will see you in a second or two.